Hello! In this lecture, we're going to talk about paint bucket and gradient tools. So, what are these tools? The paint bucket lets you fill in a specific area with the current foreground color. The gradient tool will, by default, create a gradient that blends the foreground and background tool, though you can load and create preset gradients as well. So these are the presets, and some of which use two colors, and you can use one color and a transparent like that. So okay, let's talk about it, and let's go to paint bucket tool first. Okay, so let's create a new file. Let's name it paint bucket, and the width 1920 by 1080 and the resolution 72. So you can see now we have a blank screen. So let's grab our bucket tool or press letter G. Letter G. There is the bucket tool. If you see a gradient here, just right click and go to paint bucket tool. Okay, so make sure you are in the foreground so you can choose color what you want. Okay, so what color do you want? So let's change the color on this side, on the right side, and press this and choose what color do you want to paint on our foreground. So in this case, I'm going to use red, and I'm just going to click anywhere since it's all white, and there you go. It will automatically paint everything in this area. So if you want another color, just select another again. If you want black, so that's how the paint bucket works. In this case, you can also use the paint bucket, but it's too difficult for beginners like you. So for example, where you can see a dark side here, dark. So if you click the paint bucket there, Photoshop will determine which are all the darks you want to get red. In this case, I will just press it here on the dark, on the bridge, and Photoshop will determine which are all the blacks in the area, so, or in the image, I'm sorry. So as you can see, paint bucket painted all the black areas in the image. Alright, so let's go back here and change it to white. So let's talk about gradient now. So the gradient is here. So this is foreground to background and foreground to transparent. These are the basic that everyone uses. So foreground to background, you can select two colors on this gradient. So if you want to select a color, just go here and press this bar right here, and you'll see a dialog box here, right? Like it says gradient editor. If you want to change red, just go to this color stop button, double click it, and pick a color like blue, and the other side to black, something like that, then press OK. So how are we gonna do this? So, how are we gonna use it? Okay, to use it, just put your mouse here, click it, and drag it in where you want, like up to here. You see that? So the first color you click is the blue ones. since we set it first, right? And set the blue up to where you want it, like there. You see? Do you understand it? Okay, let's change a different color, like a lighter color. Let me change it first, like red to orange. I mean orange to red. So if you want to start the orange here or here, like here or here, you can do so by just pressing your left mouse and dragging it up. If you want to get red on this side, you can just remove the click on your mouse. See? There. There. And there. It's pretty easy to use. I hope you learned anything about this tool, and if you have some question about it, don't hesitate to ask me. Okay? So maybe that's everything on this tool first, since you are still starting, and I'll see you on the next lecture.